So this review is about the Apple Watch. Well, not exactly the Apple Watch, but the band that comes with the Apple Watch. And actually not about this band, but about a different band that I found doing some research. I wanted to sort of upgrade my style, make something that was a little bit more business appropriate. The watch bands that come with like the Apple Watch Ultra 2, which I recently upgraded to after many years, they're all fabric. They're very oriented towards an athlete, an outdoors person, that sort of thing. Yeah, I go on hikes, I go on walks, but I'm not a scuba diver. I'm not climbing mountains. I'm not doing things like that. So while this is a great band that it comes with, I wanted something a little bit more appropriate for sort of day-to-day life. So I found a particular band, and I'm going to walk through the review of it and how to configure it, how to set it up, remove links, that sort of thing. So stay tuned. Hey, it's HighTechDad, and welcome to my channel where I review all sorts of home tech, family tech, gadgets, gizmos, other types of technology, you name it. And today we're taking a look at a watch band for the Apple Watch Ultra. And this is by a company named SANDMARC. And they have two bands available. They have a titanium grade level 2 and a titanium grade level 4. They kindly sent me out a grade 4 to evaluate. But the interesting thing is I was doing a ton of research. I was on all sorts of different forums and reviews and shopping sites and looking for that right type of metallic, either stainless steel or titanium watch band that I could use to sort of upgrade the look and feel of my Apple Watch Ultra 2. And going through everything, I kept hearing lots of good recommendations, and I started a short list. And it turns out that SANDMARC was sort of at the top of my short list. And then I realized I've actually worked with SANDMARC before. I'll put a link to one of the reviews. I did a review of a lighting solution for the iPhone. And I'm going to be doing some other reviews from SANDMARC as well in the coming weeks. But anyway, I'd like to sort of walk through the unboxing, how to set this all up, and what I like about this. So stay tuned and let's dive into what's in the box. All right, so this is the SANDMARC Titanium Grade 4 Apple Watch Ultra Band. You can see it's a fairly small box. It has all the specifications on the back, and this is kind of important to take a look at. So hopefully everyone can see this. I'm going to sort of read through high corrosion rust resistance, superior strength. There are two levels of titanium watch bands that SANDMARC offered, a grade 2 and a grade 4. This is the grade 4. Grade 4 is a slightly higher level. It is obviously more expensive, but it also provides a little bit more scratch durability. It is a little bit stronger. So here we can see the features. Grade 4, you can see it's a 316L stainless steel connector. So I'm going to go into the connector because I think the connector is an important aspect of any watch band that you get. It's got a glass film coating, and that's supposed to protect from scratches. It's waterproof and lightweight. In terms of the weight, according to the specs here, it's 2.6 ounces, so fairly heavy. I think that the grade 2 is a little bit lighter weight. The length of the band only is 176 millimeters. I believe that this is a little bit shorter than the grade 2, so be sure to check the specs on that. It does include an adjustment tool, and it is specifically sized for the Apple Watch Ultra, so the 49 millimeter case size. So now that we've seen the specs, designed in California, that sounds very Apple, and let's see what's inside. All right, so I have not unboxed this at all yet. It just slides out. Here's the inner box, and it is nicely packaged here. And so you can see the watch band itself, and this is the link removal tool. So first let's take a look at the band. So here you can see it does have some plastic to protect it. This is the clasp that I'm talking about, that I will go into a little bit later, and you can see it is fairly nice in terms of its look and feel and display. And so this is the link removal tool, equally robust. I've seen other tools that are made out of plastic. This is pure metal and allows you to really dial in and punch out the links. So let's take a look at that. Just for comparison, this is my watch band from Apple many years ago. Love this band. It's a little bit thinner profile. It is beaten up and unfortunately I can't use it because there is a link in here that just pops apart, and this is not good for keeping your watch on. It's really easy to just pop it out. So I am going to use it for measurement to see how many links I should take out. It looks like I may only have to take out like one link, so we're going to test that out. It is quite a bit thinner than the SANDMARC, so you can see, but I do like the look and feel here. So let's take a look at removing the link and how everything works. All right, so I actually decided to attach the watch band directly to sort of get an idea on the sizing. So you can kind of see it is still a little loose. It looks like I need to remove one link from either side to make it balanced. I do like the way it matches the titanium body of the Apple Watch. It seems to be very similar. And then wanted to go into the clasp here. So clasps are extremely important. I have seen plenty of watches where you open the clasp and the watch just falls out. So one thing that I highly recommend that you look for that SANDMARC does in their clasp is have one that has something inside to prevent it from coming off. So you can see it came unclasped and it still stays on. Another nice thing about the SANDMARC watch band is the fact that there are two buttons that are required to open the clasp. So you press one, it's not going to come apart. So like if you bent your wrist or something like that and you accidentally press the button, it's not going to pop off. You have to press both of these and then it opens right up. So that's the clasp right here. So other than that, let's take a look at also the tool. So it does come with two extra pieces that you can insert in here. And this is sort of like the toilet paper roll, I like to call it. Basically, you're using this tool to punch out the little toilet paper roll spindle inside here. And on the bottom of the bands, you'll see there are some arrows, kind of hard to see, but there are arrows that say what direction you should push the little spindle out. So I will be taking this off of the watch and putting it into the removal tool. I'll take two links out of it, and then we'll see what happens. There is also an adjustment that looks like you can slide the watch band up and down using this. So this is a nice tool to have. So let's take a look at taking out the links. All right, so I've taken off the watch band from the watch. I have it in the tool. As you can see, there's the arrow here. Maybe I'll zoom in so that you guys can see that. And I did actually use the height adjustment inside so that I could line up this little thing with the spindle. So all that you do is once you line it up, and it helps to make sure that you don't lose the spindle, because it may pop out. pretty easily, but you just basically twist, and it's hard to see, but I twisted a little bit and it's already popped out the other side here. So that's all that you really need to do. And then you take it out the other way, remove the band, don't lose the little toilet paper spindle, as I like to call it. So save that, and that detaches it. So I'm gonna remove another link on this side and test it out for size just to see how it goes. And I'm gonna do that off camera and come back to see how it all looks. Be careful because there is an inner thing here that'll slide out, so you want to make sure that you don't lose any of these parts. I recommend doing it on like a towel or a soft surface where you don't lose it anywhere. So I'm going to remove it and reattach it now. All right, so I showed putting the watch band back together, sped up because it does take a little bit of time. Things kept popping out. You don't really need to use the tool to put it back in, but you can see that I went from the opposite direction. You have to make sure that the spindle goes in. There's another holder inside. So put it back on for sizing. It's still a little bit loose for me, so I'm going to try to remove one more link. The importance of having it somewhat tight is to be able to let the sensors be able to read your pulse and oxygen, if you still have the oxygen sensor enabled or not, as well as some other things. So it's still, I could probably get away with one more link, so I'm going to do that off camera and then come back and see how it all looks and fits. All right, so 2 links are out, one from either side. I've saved them here. Be sure that you be careful not to lose the inner part. I may have already lost it. Oh no, here it is. Because this slides out really easily, and then you want to keep the little spindles together as well. So put it in a Ziploc bag, store it with the link remover. For me, I think that 2 links is perfect. It's tight, but not too tight. It's gonna be able to pick up my pulse and other sensor readings. I love the clasp. 2 buttons here to open it. You do it at once, it doesn't fall off. I think that's a really elegant design, and it doesn't push into your wrist too hard or hopefully leave a mark. If you make it too tight, it may leave a mark. So I think that the color matches very well with the titanium there. What do you think? Is this a good looking setup? Is this too big? That's a Reddit theme right now. Does the Apple Watch Ultra look too big on my wrist? I don't think so. And I think that the size of the SANDMARC Titanium grade 4 and grade 2 probably looks really good with this. So anyway, I write tons of reviews. I do lots of reviews on YouTube. So be sure, if you like this video, if you found it helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. I'm going to be publishing other review videos here. I also have reviews on my website, and that's at HighTechDad.com. If you have questions or comments, you can ask me on social media, and you can just search for HighTechDad for that, or head over to my Facebook page, and that's at facebook.com/HTD blog. What do you think? What other bands have you guys been looking at to sort of match and upgrade the look and feel of your Apple Watch? Doesn't have to be the Ultra, could be other things. I'm looking at maybe getting a leather band to give it a different look and feel. What do you guys recommend? Leave a comment below and let me know. And thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more reviews.